My role is Chief Inspector within Criminal Justice and specifically overseeing the outcome framework for the force and focusing on out-of-court disposals and restorative justice. I think it's important because it brings parties involved in an incident together and I think it allows them then to try and make sense of the incident and then allows victims specifically to make more sense of what happened and then to potentially move on. And I don't think this is necessarily always the experience of victims within the criminal justice system. I think RJ can be beneficial for victims and offenders because I think for the victim it allows them to ask questions, to try to get an understanding of what happened, which then allows them to make more sense of what happened and then actually allows them some degree of closure, which will then hopefully allow them to move on with the rest of their life following on from the incident that happened to them. I think in terms of offenders, it's similar in a way, in the sense that it allows them to understand the impact of what they did, and in the same way then potentially get some closure over that. I think it also allows them to maybe make amends to the victim in terms of maybe an apology, and then equally, hopefully, it will help in the longer term with rehabilitation of the offender following the RJ. I think there are some barriers to officers in terms of RJ, and I think a lot of that revolves around an understanding of it and confidence. I think at times officers feel that they don't know enough about it to be able to raise it with victims, and I think it's something that we need to look at in terms of actually how the officers feel that they're able to explain it. I think we should be clear that we don't expect the officers to be experts on it, but we do expect them to raise RJ with the victims and the fact that they have a choice in terms of RJ. And I think that they also need to make it clear to the victims that this is a service which they may find really beneficial, but if they don't want it, they don't have to follow it through.